The date is November 18th, 1995. Avery Fisher Hall, Lincoln Center, Manhattan, New York. The crowd is gathered to hear Itzhak Perlman, the world's greatest violinist, perform. The stage lights come up. The crowd waits in anticipation as Itzhak Perlman slowly makes his way to the chair centered in the middle of the stage. He suffered from polio as a child. He can't walk well. He has braces on each of his legs. He walks with canes. He arrives at the chair, drops the canes, slowly takes the braces off each leg one at a time, reaches down, picks up the violin, picks up the bow, motions to the orchestra to begin, and they begin playing. And not 30 seconds into the presentation, a shot is heard throughout the auditorium. The orchestra stops, the crowd is silent, and they realize that one of the 4 strings on his violin has snapped. What's he going to do? Put the braces back on, walk off stage, get a new violin? And to everybody's surprise, Itzhak Perlman picks up the bow, motions to the orchestra, and he says, "Play!" They look at him. "We can't play. You know, I know, everybody knows a violin doesn't go with only 3 strings. But Itzhak Perlman refused to know that night. Play. The orchestra begins playing. Itzhak Perlman takes the violin, places it against his chin, and he begins to play. And he moves and gyrates and shakes and turns and twists the violin in every way possible to produce the sound that only a 4-string violin can produce, but to do it with only 3 strings. At the end of a beautiful 30-40-minute presentation, sweat dripping down his face, the crowd, the audience rises and roars with applause to show appreciation for what they just witnessed. Quietly, Itzhak Perlman picks up his bow, motions to the crowd to remain silent, and he turns to them and he says, my friends, sometimes it is the job of the musician to figure out how much music we can make with whatever strings we've got left. How much music can we make with whatever strings we've got left? We don't have our schools, we don't have our shuls, we're stuck in our homes without our friends, but it's our job to figure out how much music can we make with whatever we've got left.